versus Mouse. Excited to see what Mouse have been up to. Of course, there is no team that's played more Counter-Strike in such a short space of time as Mousesports. There's another map. What's one more best of one?
I think my mum would say your eyes would go square if you sit that close to the screen, Robs. But Dexter takes down Boomich, and oh dear, this one is looking very fast towards the bathrooms. Robs is playing a bit lurky boy, a little bit later to come in clutch, and the rest of them steaming towards this site.
Yeah, it looks good on the smoke. Symple will be ahead of it. Flash forces him into Optimus. Space taken. They're swinging in. Bemis, a very nice adjustment, and two more heads roll.
Big names falling.
Yeah,
it is a matter of Navi having to identify the way that Mousesports are approaching this game on the fly. Okay, this guy's lurking here. This is what their default setup looks like.
Right.
But Dexter ahead of the smoke should find another here.
Oh, great shooting. Electronics finding more heads. He's actually got two from the barrel's position. Acor needed
nice shot.
that, and it's enabled an AK to fall once again into his hands. Another headshot on the cards. It's bit. Smoke deployed to completely disable Simple's heaven position. I say disable, he's actually still finding fights, and both of them are getting chipped away at here. They're on
Very
notice.
low.
A single bullet from either of them. Bit and Simple almost have an advantage here. In fact, I'd argue they do, especially now considering the smokes are fading. Simple's rotated in for Acor's crouch peek, and an uncharacteristic miss. He makes up for it. Beamer's yet to go down. And a very hard round when Electronic and Simple are on form.
Here comes Frozen again.
He did so well last time. Rotates coming in. Navi are feeling the pressure. This is the push. That's the frag. One down. Simple responds. Looking to find another nice headshot from Bemis. He's actually doubled up. And that could be the round winner right there. Bomb to be planted. Boomich alone in the clutch. Won't necessarily go for the wall bang. He'd rather stay undetected for a moment longer. Trajectory, can't find him, and Bemis again with the frag. 3 in total. And nicely distanced from his monitor as well.
Yeah, it is. This is great stuff from Bemis, right? Because when we saw him get that chance in phase, right, there was obviously a temporary thing. He wasn't put into roles where he was necessarily comfortable. And to be fair, the guy hasn't had a whole lot of Tier 1 experience whatsoever. None, some might say. So Mousesports is...
God, he's doing it again.
Oh, I just missed that. I wasn't even looking at the bloody screen. G2 Esports,
like
all right.
G2 will be facing Gambit. We will see Fiend versus Team Spirit in their best of 3. That could be a good best of 3 to check out as well. I'll be interested to see if Team Spirit are kept honest by... Fiend didn't seem to make too much of an impact in their best of 1 against Gambit.
Part of this scramble here, where you just saw on your screen with the highlight of the Bemis double kill, is because I think that Navi made the read just as the attack was coming in, because the little blue dots on the radar were starting to make their way back up the stairs. So Perfecto and Boomich want to try to get to the site to stop exactly what happened, but they got there as it was happening. So they were also caught by the smokes, flashes, Molotovs. Boomich segregated, Perfecto pushed forward, double kill happens, and now Navi, they just took a timeout to talk through this buy. Symple will be back onto the AWP. Electronics got himself an AUG. There are no kits for a round like this, so problems if the bomb goes down again.
See what kind of calls Dexter's cooked up then in the lab.
It's very patient, isn't it? Another smoke towards Monster here, and Dexter just making sure there's no cheeky business in the smoke. We've seen teams starting to do a 2-man creep. When they creep into the Monster tunnel, sit in the smoke, it fades, and find themselves an opening kill. But in the meantime, over towards A, we've got that default spread. Smoke towards the front of bathrooms, Molotov towards Divider, forces Simple back to a more passive line. But as slow as you like, with a minute 5 left on the clock, Mousesports is showing they're in absolutely no rush. Acor trying to clear out towards Tree now, Frozen reinitiating towards that playground position. But they're going to finish B, I think, Alex. And here comes that push I was just talking about.
Okay, so what they've been holding for, it's what they were waiting for. I can't get anything out of it. Oh, Navi. Very hard to topple. Electronic, prime position. Against an AWP, maybe Acor's good on the trigger, but no. Great control, flash for Perfecto to start to take more contact, and this is textbook stuff. He doesn't finish it off, and it enables
no!
No way, no time. Frozen actually hits a bonkers triple. Like absolute out of this world absurdity, but nothing more to report.
I swear Perfecto had burst on there. What happened?
It did look like he had bullets and chose not to use them.
Did he swing and hit his mouth? What the hell just happened there?
Just like his finger slipped off mouse 1, I don't know.
That was odd.
This is where Rops appeared out of nowhere. Oh, hello. Let me see this. 1, 2, then the third.
Oh, he saw him jump over. Okay.
Oh, okay.
The young eyes, Alex.
I thought it was like heaven dropping down, you know? Like it could have been anything.
That might be the
Do
trigger.
they have it in him? Dude, Dexter's
They're
actually walking through. As it fades, no one's there on the nutmeg. They are. This is 3 rounds in a row. Navi have been pulled entirely around this map. And again, they're undefended, unprepared. And they may surely have to contest this time.
They're going to have to go for a retake here.
You can't.
With all the nades left over, there is a chance for a very good retake scenario. Everybody coming back through spawn.
Remolly. Bomb down.
Oh, it's spreading, it's spreading. It's going to
go. Okay, Perfecto lives on, but this is so uncomfortable. Do you want to throw your entire buy into this spray? Okay, yes, you will. Boomich has provided enough of an opening frag. They're going to go for this. Flashes to delay. It's such a time-sensitive mission. Someone has to be very, very clear about whether or not we're going or if we're going to fall. Another chance. Frozen found 2, nearly a third. It's hectic as all hell. But Perfecto's the only one left, and it's a 1v1 with no time. They make it incredibly costly. Moke kit play. He's expecting to give a bit of Navi space, but they are grouped up now in toilets, and they'll be undetected just for now. They're going loud about this. There is a chance these USPs can come online with a burst of frags, but I wasn't talking about Bits USP. He has done all the work required. Frozen looking for an ace clutch. I think that may be a little too much to ask of just the one man. 45 seconds, my son. Boomich plants on the Optimus position. Simple and Perfecto already in prime position to finish this one off, and that's why you put a P250. Simple brings the bomb this way.
Dearie me.
He hears Boomich, and he can punish. Will he consider it? Simple's going through the underpass now, and Bit's got so much space. He may be able to find a surprise frag onto A-Core. 14 seconds. Frozen goes down. Simple, great read. He's got just enough time to get this one down. A 2 versus 5 with 1 second to spare. Good grief, they might be doing it. Bit's pushed up bank. He's been here a long time. Slight nade damage, but it's this frag from Rops that's required. Oh, nice from Bit. Loses a lot of his health, though. He may fall to Simple. Bit needs a headshot. He needs it on the first bullet. Bemis is making no secret of his advance. Dexter's back is turned, and now all onto Simple. Oh. Nice save. Dexter, quick to react and converts off the early damage from Frozen. He's got nothing really to say or do about this one. A-Core, in the meantime, did find the left side prong. He knows where that bomb's going down and can anticipate where Bit wants to support from. Can they turn this 2v2? Advantage Navi. Kit present, as is a smoke. Bemis planning to push out just in perfect unison. Draw is now fire, can't contribute. And A-Core, he made the sound. He has made the frag.
He's quick.
Yeah, he has to be quick now. On towards the bomb spot, but Perfecto defends. And that will be Navi's 11th. They do break their silence. It was the only 2 we've seen out of Mousesports CT's side, but now back into Navi's playbook.
And they broke Sun somehow coming through the smoke. I think Reddit would say that's unplayable, Alex.
Yeah, 100%.
This is down to timing.
Oh, it does land the dink, and this could be the finish. Great work from Frozen, but he's lost another teammate in the process. And so, as the dust settles and the bodies are dropped, we are left with a 3 versus 3 emerging with a long lean from Navi. Frozen's going to have a lot of information given his position. He knows they haven't gone back through the underpass position. If Dexter can just...
Dexter.
Okay, he's actually going to smoke Monster Tunnel in order to...
Oh, it's bad info.
No, what? He's
it's bad info.
off it.
They thought it was the A-suck.
And this does suck now. Oh, Frozen's got nothing to report. The flashes are heard, and they realize their mistake. This, considering the state of affairs and what's at stake here, Chad,
it might have to be a save call. And Frozen has to find one now.
Oh, they planted safe bankside. X-ray baited me. Simple does have info and a frag. Nice dink. Fair play. Long range with the M4, but... Hope's starting to fade now for Dexter and Bemis. He'd have to have another hero moment. And yeah, he's been found by Electronic. Such a crucial round, and just to be determined exclusively from a misread. A-Core with a spot of aggression, a nice catch. Boomich going down. A little extended from the pack. Frozen contributes another as well. Damn, Navi cut off at the knees. Just to start. Oh, and even Bemis completely blind. Okay, well, Mousesports, they will convert. a spotless round. I mean, if we'd have started this off, if 40 seconds ago I said, what do Mousesports need? I think a clean CT round might have come out of your mouth.
Yeah, they need to make sure that they're not dropping too many guns to Simple right here, right now.
Simple's got a big smile on his face. Someone's making him laugh. There's something that we may not get to see too much of, but something to keep in mind.
Simple smiling, or?
Yeah, Simple smiling, but also just his sheer ability to visualize where the fights are going to come from.
He needs to be ready for all of these because they are actually trying to hunt him on down here.
Yeah, he's already considered the potential. He's already got this wrist flick ready, and...
Oh, he's baiting him in.
Well, this time. Not this time.
What? Okay, well, people at home can go and watch that little exchange there, but as Simple was waiting, a little bit more difficult to keep that jump up. Might be able to catch him over the cast.
Yeah, this is the fight. Okay, spots them, and Dexter should have at least one. Make it two. Another early disadvantage for Navi. They're going to have to stomach. Mouse have snatched the double. One, maybe, but this just seems insurmountable. Again, with these early disadvantages, Navi are going to be equalized upon unless Boomich takes it upon himself to respond in kind. He's up short, very loud about it. Looks like Simple will take the mantle from him.
This is huge from Mousesports here. Chip damage there with the nade. Both Boomich and Simple now in headshot range for those M4s. And Frozen has been an absolute nuisance over towards Fountain. Late information has unraveled Navi a few times here and might be onto something with Bit. He's sweeping through, and the timing on this is the clamp. We've got 3 players on the B site. We still have A-Core just defensively holding A, so in case anybody got past Frozen, and Frozen's now ready just to lock the door.
As soon as Boomich releases that smoke, Frozen will take the cue. Like, if Heaven gets smoked, he's going to start his crawl. Until then, they bide their time. 30 seconds. This is going to be it from Simple. He's on for the hunt. Bemis to be tested. Dexter as well.
Heaven's smoke missed.
Is released. It is missed. There's more space for them to work their magic. Boomich, Simple. Completely locked out. No map control at 18 seconds. And here comes Frozen just to make sure.
Save.
No saves to be made. Sent back to the Stone Age. And that's lovely stuff. The CT economy swelling. This is for all the marbles. If Navi can truly make this one hurt. Oh no! A-Core dead on the one. Rops to save the day, but he's only pulled one out of the bag. Mousesports are in trouble. Perfecto's already taken Optimus as well. Spots Bit, knows there's 2 that side. He knows where they all are. Can't control it. Mousesports, an absolute disaster. Courtesy of Simple and his dastardly Desert Eagle. No way, Bemis has got nothing. A smoke, 3 to find. Perfecto's having all the fun in the world with his A and his D keys. It's a flash and a go. It's all he can do. Electronic over the smoke as well. A bit of a one-way found just to secure survival of this round. Nice find, but there it is. Navi snatch a 15th out of just Desert Eagles and nades.
Absolute disaster. Simple walks away with an AWP picked up off the ground. They grab themselves an AK-47, and look, there is enough money for Mousesports to go for this buy. Again, sure, we've already highlighted that, but Mousesports were in the position to close this game first.
Jesus, A-Core feels so safe. He's jump peeking against Deagles. He's in a slither gap of the shelf. 60 rounds of one overpass game coming up. Hot and steamy. Unless Electronic closes it out right now with a quick double, just like that, straight into B.
Oh no.
Mousesports dissolve. And the hope does too. A-Core and Frozen remain. The ramifications of that Deagle death echoing through the final result here. A-Core's opened the door. He's just begging them to give him a chance. Anyone? Anybody want to just give this round away? No, you don't? You want to win? I guess that makes sense. Fine. He's gone. And Frozen, yes, the hero of many a CT round, unfortunately now is the last to fall. And Navi.
There's no time. We're getting excited, but there's no time.
Take it, 16 to 14, right down to the wire. No OT required. But a sensational comeback, and it is Sasha the Smasher, definitely on form. Keep your eyes on Navi. Simple is here, and they're here to stay.